of whole numbers and decimals. So
Put
now
it
that
all
fun
together.
part. Yep, applying all that we've learned.
Yep, there we go.
All right. So our vocab that we want you to write down is actually steps to solving
it's not
story
all
problems.
this. Don't forget.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. So step number 1, we just want to make sure that you write down number 1. Decide what symbol to actually use. Are you going to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? And so each time that you read a story problem, you want to think about what words are used, and these are just like cueing words to let you know what operation. So if you see words like total, that's a really common one. You're going to want to think about addition. Ooh, look at that.
I'm very excited about it.
Another really common one, when you think about subtraction, can I spin it now? There. Is we have like difference or fewer than. Those are really common ones for subtraction. Here's a list of all of them, but you don't have to write them all. We just want you to be familiar with some. Woo, multiplication. We often think of times or in all. So these are common words. Ooh, thinking about our last unit, area. Yeah. And then for division, some other common ones, I'm just looking here a lot about divided by or equal groups is a really common one.
Yep.
So anyway, step number 1, decide what symbol you're going to use. Now, step number 2, once again, getting that down. Step number 2 is just setting up your problem. Once you realize what to do, write it down. And don't forget, you can turn your paper sideways again to line your problem up correctly. That's always helpful.
Oops, I skipped ahead of you. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, step 3. So now that you've got it all set up, now solve it. So that's the next step. So don't forget, make sure that you use, whatever you do, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, make sure that you do it carefully, that you do your work carefully. And then the last step is thinking about your answer. Does it actually make sense? Does your answer, I mean, could it be the right thing? If not, then obviously you did something wrong. Chances are you used the wrong symbol. So those are the 4 steps, so make sure you have those 4 steps written down.
So this first one, the Earth is, ooh, this is a big number, 93,836,065 miles from the sun.
Ooh, I am out of practice with this baby.
We're trying to write it off to the side so you will be able to think about how to solve this problem.
And you should be writing it down too. Hopefully you are doing it a lot faster than I am.
Mars is 47,763,935 miles farther than Earth. So, how far is Mars from the sun? You're going to want to think about what you're going to do to solve this problem. So, pause and try to answer this, and then we'll explain. All right, so hopefully you have something written down like this, and when we are thinking about this problem here, how far is Mars from the sun, we're comparing, so you're going to subtract these, right?
Hold on. Nope. The Earth is 93 million. Mars is 47 million farther than Earth. We missed the farther than.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe it?
Mrs. Van Dam needs to reread and make sure she's doing the right thing. All right. So, how far is Mars from the sun? We should be adding these up. Hopefully, you read that better than me. So, you are going to add up 5 plus 5. And remember, making sure you're doing these carefully. And you're going to regroup. Now we have 6 plus...
That's a 0.
Oh, that's a 0.
5 plus 5. You want me to walk through this as
yes.
do? Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10, so I have a new group. Now I have to add up my tens column. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 3 is again 10. So now I have a new group again. That looks more like a 0. This is a 0. 9 plus 0 plus 1 is 10 again.
Wow.
I didn't even plan it that way. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10 again. Holy smokes. They're not all going to be like this. And
yet again.
6 plus 3 plus 1 is 10 again. All right. 8 plus 7, 15.
Oh.
15 plus 1. Phew. 16. And then 7 plus 3 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. And 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. So now I'm going to go back and put my commas in there afterwards. So 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So I have 141,600,000.
Wow.
Whew, that was tough.
Oh, ooh, we almost forgot. We have to add a label, too.
Oh, heavens. Yes. Miles, right?
Yes.
How far is it? Yes, we're talking miles.
Don't forget your label. We almost did. So try not to forget that.
All right, next one. Our second example is about a butterfly. So when a monarch butterfly hatches, it is a tiny little caterpillar that measures 3/500 centimeters long. It grows a total of 4.75 centimeters in its life. So it starts at 3/500 and it grows to 4.75, or grows a total of 4.75 centimeters in its life. So how long is it when it is fully grown? So pause it and read that one carefully because it's kind of tricky to figure out which one it does. So pause it and try it out. All right, so you should have, if you remember, whoa. I need to slow down. So we have our two numbers. Notice I lined those decimals up. Now if I'm thinking about it, it's saying it grows, it starts here and then it grows this much. So it's not asking me what the difference is. It's trying to get me to figure out how much it grew total. So again, I'm going to be adding. So 5 plus 5, 10. Man, that is just our lucky number today.
Yeah.
7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. Bring on my decimal. 4 plus 0 plus 1 is 5. So the monarch butterfly grows to a total of 5 1/10 centimeters.
Ooh, label.
Label. I almost forgot again. My goodness. Okay, and one more example.
You're going to try. Justin Bieber has another big number, 46,531,040 Facebook fans. Wow.
That's a lot.
But look at Lady Gaga. She has 53,196,462 Facebook fans.
Whew.
How many fans do they have total? Ooh, good keyword there. So you're going to want to pause and try to solve this problem. Write it down. Now, you're going to notice that we have the same numbers here, but now there's a couple different questions. Who has more fans? Not like it's a competition or anything, but think about that, and then how many more? So you might be thinking about what other operations or symbols you need to use for that.
Yep. So pause it, write that down, try and answer that, and then come back, and we have just 2 more questions for you to try. So right now we're going to talk about baseball. So we have the top 4 batting averages in the American League are, and I apologize if I mispronounce these, I will do my best. Miguel Cabrera has 330,000. They probably say it differently in baseball speak, but we're going to talk decimal speak, so bear with us. Mike Trout has 326,000. Adrian Beltre, 321,000, and Joe Mauer, 316,000. So, what do you get if you add their averages together? So, what would you get if you add their averages together? It's it's pretty obvious what you're going to do in that one. It tells you right in the problem, but so try it out, work that. I know there's 4 numbers, so make sure you line them up real carefully, and then come back because there's one more, and that is. Just with these 2, how much greater is Miguel Cabrera's average than Joe Mauer's? So what would you have to do to find how much greater his is? So try that out again, answer it, and don't forget your summary.
Oh, yes.
And your question. And we will see you tomorrow.